Hi guys, welcome to the AI Spotlight Show. This is a special edition. We are currently at Google Cloud Next 2025 event or conference. Neeraj, what do you do at ServiceNow?
So, hey Henri, nice meeting you. So, I'm the director of product management for hyperscalers, which is I'm responsible for making sure ServiceNow runs on all three major hyperscalers, including Google Cloud.
Okay. And now, when you talk about hyperscalers, can you kind of elaborate on that, maybe from a technical approach? Because
Sure.
when I hear the word hyperscaler, I'm thinking about high performing computers,
Yes.
which are powered by GPU. Do you want to give our audience
Yeah, I'll give a quick
further, explanation about that?
I'll give a quick overview. So ServiceNow typically has always run in our own ServiceNow cloud, in our own data centers. But now we're seeing demand where customers are asking us, hey, I want ServiceNow available on Google Cloud. I want it running on AWS. I want it running on Azure. And I want to transact ServiceNow via their marketplaces. So this year, ServiceNow starting in July will be available on the Google Marketplace. So customers can come and say, hey, I want ServiceNow to transact via the Google Marketplace and be hosted on ServiceNow on Google Cloud infrastructure as well. So that's what I mean by ServiceNow running on top of hyperscalers.
I understand that.
Yep,
Yeah.
sounds good.
Are you guys currently on AWS?
We're already on Azure and AWS, so we'll be launching on Google Cloud later this year.
That is amazing. And I agree with what you say because I also build models on AWS SageMaker. And on SageMaker, I can deploy multiple models like Anthropics, Llama from
Yes.
there. And I can also deploy other deployment tools as well from the same
Yes.
marketplace.
Yes.
That's good to know. Okay, let's go into our question for the day. Do you want to talk specifically about the partnership between ServiceNow and Google, and how does that translate into customer benefit for leveraging artificial intelligence?
Absolutely. So as I mentioned, this year we have our big launch, ServiceNow coming on Google Cloud. That's step one. As part of that, we have a much more deeper product partnership with Google as well. So on the AI side, for example, let's start with the agentic AI piece. So Google announced 2 days ago their new agent-to-agent protocol. So we are one of their launch partners for their new agent-to-agent protocol. This is where the Google agents can interactively, natural language reach out to the ServiceNow agents. So both agents running on different platforms can come together to solve a complex use case for customers. Typically that wasn't possible
Sorry to
before.
intercept you before you move further.
Yeah.
I really want you to talk about that agent to agent. Do you mean agents interacting with each other?
Yes.
That is one thing I want you to talk about. And in my research, there's something they call MSP.
MCP.
They put MCP, right?
Yes.
Do you want to talk how that actually works in terms
Sure.
of agent communicating to each other?
Yeah, so in the last year or so, many companies have come up with their agentic AI frameworks, right? Which is a team of AI agents that come together to solve a complex use case, as long as those agents are running on one platform. With the new agent-to-agent protocol that Google has announced, this is the first time where Google is trying to set a standard for agent-to-agent communication that run on separate platforms. Because what happens in enterprise companies, usually, the problem that enterprise companies have, they cut across multiple platforms. There's a plethora of applications and platforms enterprise companies use. So it's very important for two agents across platforms to talk to each other in natural language so that they can solve one common business problem, right? So this is what the new agent-to-agent protocol is doing. And now to the second part of your question about MCP. So the Model Context Protocol from Anthropic, it's complementary to Google's agent-to-agent protocol. So what I mean by that, so Anthropic protocol is more like a tool-like integration protocol, more like a REST API protocol where you make a request, you get a response, right? So it's a single turn interaction. But the Google agent-to-agent protocol is a natural language agent-to-agent protocol that has multi-turn interaction. So the agents can talk to each other back and forth. So it's not like a single request and response protocol. So both are complementary to each other. So I'd say the MCP protocol is great for internal tool-like integrations. versus the
And what's
agent.
the full meaning of MCP?
Model Context Protocol. So that's from Anthropic.
It's a model context protocol.
Yes. So it's a protocol that's an open protocol that Anthropic has launched. So both the protocols are complementary to each other. They've just fit together based on the use case that you're trying to solve.
And that is innovative. Has it been in existence before, or this is the first time this kind of innovation is emerging?
This is new. So Model Context Protocol from Anthropic is pretty new, and the Google Agent to Agent Protocol is the first protocol that has agents talking across platforms. That was announced 2 days ago, and ServiceNow is one of the launch partners for that as well.
Oh, that is amazing.
And later on, we can show you a demo of that as well. We have something working as well.
I would like to do that virtually. Then we need to
Sounds good.
Schedule a call. Then my last question. I know the partnership between ServiceNow and Google is very huge in terms of helping organizations to leverage AI capabilities.
Yes.
Now, can you talk about 3 or 4 business use cases of how this partnership will be able to benefit some of your current customers and also prospective customers?
Yeah, absolutely. So we've integrated across the board with many Google Cloud services. So let's talk about Google Workspace or Google Chat.
Okay.
So we have our AI agents now available in Google Chat as well. So why did we make them available there? Because what we see is many customers or end users use Google Chat within their companies as their chat tool primarily.
I see.
And when they want to talk to a ServiceNow agent, let's say to order a new phone or a new device, they just want to do it within Google Chat itself. They don't want to go to a new portal where they go in and find devices and order. They just want to do it within the Google Chat. They can talk to our Now virtual agent in Google Chat and ask it, hey, I want to order devices. What do you have available? It'll give them the options that are enabled within the company. They can choose a color, they can confirm the address, they can talk to a live agent. If the phone gets locked, our AI agent proactively reaches out to the end user saying, hey, it looks like your phone is locked. Do you want me to help you reset your PIN code or something?
Wow.
All of that is available today. Or actually it's going to be available later this year. So Now Assist, our agent, will be available in Google Chat later this year as well. So that's one use case. We integrated with Google BigQuery as well.
Okay.
So under our umbrella of Workflow Data Fabric offerings, we're launching a new zero data copy connector with Google BigQuery.
Okay.
What that means is now our AI agents will not only just be powered by the data within the ServiceNow platform, but now in real time they can access customers' data in Google BigQuery so that they have more information and can provide a more educated and comprehensive response to the end user's question. So as long as you connect your ServiceNow platform to Google BigQuery or other Snowflake, Databricks, or your entire data estate, our AI agents can access all your data estate to then give you comprehensive responses. That's the second. And the third piece is I'd highlight our recent integration on the supply chain side. We have an offering called Supplier Lifecycle Operations. What it allows supplier managers in the procurement department to collaborate with their suppliers, to monitor risk, compliance and performance of suppliers all in one place. But in many cases, all the data about suppliers is not within ServiceNow. It's in platforms like, let's say, SAP. So this is where the Google Cortex framework comes in. Google has a service called Google Cortex. It provides out-of-the-box data models for different verticals. One of them is supply chain. So what that allows customers is to use an out-of-the-box data model to load their SAP data into Google BigQuery. Then ServiceNow can leverage the same data model to read key performance metrics about the supplier, such as on-time delivery, in-full delivery, how much am I spending with each supplier, and can bring that from BigQuery into our supplier lifecycle operations portal. So as a supplier manager, now I see all my suppliers, their spend, their performance scores, their different KPIs such as on-time, in-full deliveries, their ESG score, all of that in one portal.
Can you say what you just described now is an aspect of predictive AI?
Is that an aspect? No, that wouldn't be an aspect of predictive AI. So this would be something where supplier managers, typically who struggle to get all supplier information in one place, and they're not technical people usually. And you can't expect them to, go to this platform, connect and read some data here, then go to that platform, try and understand more information here. So what supplier managers want is to understand across the board in one portal everything about the suppliers.
And this will be in form of a dashboard.
It's in form of a dashboard, and it's also a collaborative portal. So let's say the on time in full KPI
Okay.
is going down. You can open a case with that supplier via our supplier monitor
And
portal as well.
this data inside, is it going to be a real-time data inside?
It's real-time data insight. So once you connect it to BigQuery, you can set how quickly you want to refresh the data.
Okay.
And there's a button if you feel, okay, I want to refresh it now as well. So it'll always pull in the latest information it has. So these are some of the integrations with Google BigQuery, Google Cortex, the Google Agent-to-Agent protocol, Google Workspace, Google Chat that we've already started working on, and a lot of them will be coming later this year as well.
Wow, that is amazing.